Finding a job is a job. Do you want to have authentic, up-to-date and transparent information to better succeed in your immigration project in Canada? If so, please subscribe to Canada Sans Frontière, abbreviated as CCSF. We can assist you in carrying out your immigration project in Canada, wherever you currently reside in the world. For the reasons of education, work, tourist visit or business creation in Canada, please contact the Canada Sans Frontière, and you will be satisfied. Because our services are reliable, competent and transparent. Canada welcomes newcomers from around the world and helps them build a new life in Canada. This includes finding a job so they can contribute to their new country. This video will show you how you can find work and settle in Canada. Planning and persistence are key to finding a job. There are lots of opportunities for work in Canada, but you might find that getting a job can be challenging. The process is probably different from the one you're used to. Also, job titles and duties may be different from where you have worked before. So, you should research what skills, qualifications and experience are needed where you plan to live, even before you arrive. Some professions and trades are regulated in Canada. That means you need to have a license before you can work in them. The majority of these occupations are in the medical, dental, legal, financial and construction fields. Make sure you have a certified translator provide an English or French translation of your education, training and work certificates. Getting a license to work in a regulated job can take time. The earlier you apply to have your credentials assessed, the sooner you may become qualified to work. In the meantime, you may have to find another job related to your field. Most jobs in Canada are not regulated. The fastest and easiest way to look for jobs and connect with people is online. The Government of Canada's Job Bank is a great place to start your search. However, you must first be in the immigration process in order to have a better chance of being selected by a Canadian employer. Learn about online employment and networking websites, and if you need assistance, subscribe to Canada Sans Frontière. Take the time to create a profile on one of these sites. Many local settlement service provider organizations provide workshops and support to help you find a job. Being able to speak, write and read in English and/or French is essential to finding a job and succeeding in the workplace. Language training is available for free to permanent residents through local settlement service providers. And francophone organizations across Canada offer employment services in French. An effective resume is important to finding work in Canada. A resume lists your work experience, skills and education related to the job you are applying for. Some types of job applications also ask for a cover letter. This letter is your opportunity to introduce yourself and show the employer why you are right for the job. If you don't know how to write these, ask for help from Canada Sans Frontière. We can also help you prepare for job interviews. The more you know about workplace culture in Canada, the better your chances of getting a job. There are a number of other things you can do to help you find a job. Many jobs are not advertised. Workers often find jobs through the people they know, so it's important to build your professional network. Find people who work where you want to work. Ask them how they got their job and what you need to know about working there. Ask them for other contacts. While building your network, you might even find a mentor. A mentor is a person with experience in your area who is willing to guide you. Your local settlement service provider can also help with this. If you are invited to a job interview, make sure you do some research about the organization before you go. Be prepared to tell the hiring manager why you want to work there, the value you will add to the company, and specific examples of how you did well in previous jobs. Think about a few questions you could ask about the company or the job you are applying for, such as what kind of tasks you would do in a typical day. This is a common practice in Canada. And be ready to give the names of 2 or 3 people, called references, who a hiring manager can call to ask more about you and your skills. Provide Canadian references if possible. Don't be shy. In Canada, it's important to promote yourself, your skills, your experience, and what makes you the right fit for a job. Canadian employers value their employees' soft skills, things like being reliable and dependable, being able to work well with others, and being able to quickly learn new things. Be ready to talk about these types of skills during the interview. Having experience in Canada will help you get a job. Volunteering is a good way to get some experience. It can help you learn about Canada's workplace culture, practice your language skills, and meet people who may be able to help you. You might also meet someone who can be a reference for you. Looking for a job can be challenging. Plan your actions, be persistent by trying new things, and don't give up. Take advantage of all the resources available to you in your community and keep networking. Learn more about finding a job in Canada by subscribing to Canada Sans Frontière. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share and ask your questions in the comment section. And we will get back to you. Canada Sans Frontières, immigrate to Canada with confidence.